Today we will discuss round robin scheduling algorithm. It is nothing but we have to consider the time during which the process will be executed by the CPU, which is called as a time quantum, along with the circular FCFS. So what is round robin is nothing but first we will consider FCFS for the first term, then for the next term it will be considered in the circular manner. So round robin is nothing but the circular first comes first serve, along with the limited time during which the process will be executed by the CPU. For example, for this question we will consider time quantum as 5. Now the question is given with P0, P1, P2 along with the burst time 15, 10 and 5. Now here the waiting time is having one formula, start time minus the arrival time. What is the start time and arrival time? During the execution or during the calculation we will explain. So we start with the calculation of the average waiting time and average turnaround time. We will start with P0 because as this is the circular first come first serve. For the first turn we will consider as we will calculate by using first come and first serve. So for P0 का waiting time is not mentioned. So P0 का waiting time for the first turn it will be considered as 0. Okay, now the P0 will be given the chance, but till what time it will be executed by the CPU based on the time quantum. The time quantum mentioned is only 5. But P0 requires 15. So out of 15, 5 is already given. So remaining will be 10. Okay, whose turn will be? It will be P1 because we are calculating for the first time as on simple FCFS. So now the chance will be given to P1. For the first turn, what will be the waiting time for the P1 will be 5. Now how much time will be executed? P1 required 10, out of 10 we will give only 5. So 5 we are going to give here. So 5 was the waiting time, and after that after this waiting time of 5, the 5 seconds will be executed by the CPU for P1. So total time turnaround time for P1 will be 10. Now the next chance will be given to P2. P2 ka what was the waiting time for the first turn? For the first turn it will be 10. Okay. Now P2 require 5, so file is already given, the P2 has completely executed. So P2 require 5, so 10 plus 5 will be 15. Now as we have executed in the first term, now we have to go into the circular manner. So the whose chance will be, it will be the chance of P0. Now comes the point of start time. So P0 where it is given the second chance. So this is the turnaround at the current position for the P0 now will become the start time. So this will become the start time for the P0, turnaround time at the current position. We are currently here. We are executing P0 for the second time. So at the current position this turnaround time will become the start time. Now what is the arrival time? The turnaround time of the previously executed of the same process means here we are calculating for the second chance P0 where it has stopped. P0 has stopped at 5. So the turnaround of the previously executed is 5. So this will become the arrival time. So what is the formula is, now the arrival time because of the second chance will be ST minus 80. So here ST is 15 minus 80. 80 is 10. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be 5. So we are going to add here as 5. Now after this the P0 will be given for how much time? How much time is only based on the time quantum which is 5. So 15 plus 5 will become 20. So here the slot we require slot of 10, out of which the 5 is already given. So remaining is 5. Now the next chance as we are going for FCFS P1. P1 ka what will be the, now it is executing, we are executing P1 for the second chance. So it will become what? TA at the current position will become, see this will become the ST for P1, and what will be the arrival time for P1? P1 has already executed somewhere here. So here the turnaround time of the previously executed will become the arrival time. So for the P1 के लिए ST will become 20 and इसका arrival time will become 10. So minus of that will become 10. So we will add here, that is plus 10. Now P1 requires only 5. The 5 is already given. Now P2 is already finished. P1 is already finished. Now again the chance will be given as this, yes, it is in a circular manner. So the chance will be given to P0. So what is here? P1 is given for 5 minutes, 5 time slot, so it will be 25. Now whose chance it will be? It will be the chance of P0. So here for the P0 has executed for the third turn. So this will become the TA at the current position. TA at the current position will become ST, where the P0 has already stopped for the second chance. So P0, the TA of that previously executed P0 will now become arrival time. So what will be the this thing? ST here will be 25 and its arrival time will become 20. So it will be 5. So this 5 will be added here. So what will be the total waiting time for P0 will be 10. What will be the waiting time for P1? It will be 15. What will be the waiting time for P0 will be 10. So what will be the average waiting time will be 10 plus 15 plus 10 divided by 3 will become the average waiting time. Now the turnaround time, so that is the waiting time. Here the waiting time for P0 is 10, waiting time for P1 is 15, waiting time for P2 is 10. Now add the burst time. How much time is needed is 15. Here P2 required 10, here it required 5. So the total will be 25. Here also 25 and 15. So what will be the average turnaround time? Will be 25 plus 25 plus 15 divided by 3 will become your average waiting time.